Welcome back to URDONE, the podcast for the girls, gays, and theys, hosted by me, Brendan.
And me, Tasha. And on our podcast, we talk about whatever we want. So strap in or strap on, because today we're yapping about
our 50th episode! Yay! To celebrate, we have bubbles. We're going to see if you can hear it.
Ice, like a blizzard. Oh, I don't know if this is... not...
A few moments later.
Thank God microphones are waterproof.
Are they?
This part is, for sure.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay.
It's foam.
It's foam. Foam's waterproof. You know, so whatever. Get your drink. Okay.
All right, y'all.
Cheers to 50 episodes.
Yes.
Yay.
Cheers. Crisp. Fresh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, folks, we did it.
It's wild.
We've been doing this for
a year and some change.
Yeah. So our
so
first,
you guys saw it.
Exactly. Our first episode came out in June of 2024.
I have YouTube open right now.
Yeah. What was the exact day?
Okay. It just says 1 year ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you a day.
So it came out, I think it was like the middle of June, because we tried to plan it around Pride.
Yeah.
But we had recorded some episodes before that, like to have some backlog. So, but yeah.
And there were some that were like, we don't like that.
We don't like that.
We don't like that.
There's one we're calling the Lost episode.
The Lost episode. We're like,
it exists, but you'll never see it.
You'll never see it.
But yeah, so I would say like a year and a half. I think in total, that's like a probably.
Yeah, there's a lot of work that we did prior to even filming.
Yeah.
Like, we had what was like those spreadsheets. Like name creation, like topics,
schedules.
Like, we put in work.
We did put in work.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And I really think that like the work that we put in has made it a lot easier for us to be able to
solidified it.
Yeah. Because now we're sort of in a rhythm. We don't necessarily, you were saying this, like we used to have a backlog of episodes that were basically ready to go, but we've wanted to make things a bit more like contextual and current.
Yes.
So we're now basically recording them every like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
1 week.
Yeah.
Which has changed how we do it. But I think in all, it makes our episodes a bit more relevant for people.
And then it feels like fresh.
Yeah. Yeah. And also it's like, it means we get to hang out every week.
Duh.
Yeah, I feel like for this, so for 50, we wanted to like take a look back on
Let's reflect back.
We want to reflect back. And we'll talk about like, how we got here, what we're doing, what's next. We have more episodes for this season. So season 3 is
we're not ending the season yet.
This is just a celebratory.
What episode number is this? That's like, I know it's the 50th, but like of this season.
It's 17 of season 3.
Okay, yeah, we've got some more to go.
Yeah,
we're like Grey's Anatomy. We'll never go away.
We're renewed again.
We're renewed again. Yes.
But before we get into that, we should catch up.
Love.
Okay, so I just got back from Calgary.
Okay, so you're looking very country.
Well, you think so?
I don't know, I'm just making it up.
Okay, I was like, I am camouflaging a bit into my new couch.
Yes, you are.
I'm realizing that I might have like a bit of the tism because I've started everything I own is green. Everything's turning green.
I've actually noticed that. Like everything is, but how is that the tism?
Apparently, I mean, this is just a
like
TikTok thing.
Oh, okay.
That like people that are into green have the tism.
Oh.
I don't think that's
I
real.
will tell you that, as I'm learning about the TikTok, I've used maybe 3 times since our episode that you're like turning 19 in Poland. I used it today.
That's iconic.
I used it today.
That's so good.
I'm like, oh my God, you're so turning 19 in Poland.
Did they get it?
I sent it to Maria because she was like, oh, when did she watch the episode? She was like, I didn't even know that. I'm like, well, you got to serve. So
you turn 19 in Poland.
Yeah.
I love. That's so good. Yeah, I realized that I have it. When it finally clicked for me was when I was in my hotel room and I put my iPad, my Kobo, my phone, and my AirPods, and they're all just in different shades of green cases. And I was like, perhaps I should diversify.
No, but if it's a color you like,
It's a color I like.
There you go.
Anyways, that's not my catch up. My catch up was actually about on the flight back. I have so many stories from Calgary. agree. One was that I went to a drag cabaret with my whole family, which was
I saw the
so
picture
fun.
of that. That looked cute.
I'll save that for a different catch up.
Done.
This one is about on my flight back. I'm sitting, and so I got like one of the front seats. In premium economy, I wasn't.
He's got
in.
money.
No. I don't. I think
Money.
I think Kim sponsored that. So thanks,
Okay,
Kim.
mama. Thanks, Kim.
So I'm sitting at the window. There's a guy between us. Then there's this other lady, and we don't really talk. And then partway through,
Because you don't like that.
No, I hate talking.
Yes, I know.
And so we're on the plane for a while, and I like really need to pee, but I'm like waiting for the right moment, whatever.
I always wait for another person to like get up.
Yes.
And then I'm like, okay, we're clear. Yeah.
And so what happened was the woman on the aisle gets up, but her "you're done" was that she got up and didn't undo her seatbelt.
No.
So she's like struggling, and I'm watching her, and I'm
she
just
didn't
like,
realize right away.
No, it took her a minute to be like, she's like, why can't I get up? And I'm like, snickering to myself.
Money
like,
can't buy you class.
No, but guess what?
What?
Then I try to get up.
No.
And what did I forget to do? Undo my seatbelt because I was so focused on hers. I'm like,
loser.
Ah!
Did she see it?
No, because she had already left. But the guy next to me must have been like, what fucking idiot sandwich am I on? Because like both these people don't know how the seatbelt works.
That is actually quite iconic. That is iconic.
And also I was like, am I skinny? That I can like, the seatbelt's like, ooh,
stuck
I'm
in
going to
the seat.
slide out of it.
Love that. Well,
Anyways,
I'm glad you're back.
Thank you. I had a great time. Hey, family.
Oh, well, one time I should go.
You should.
And it would be like such a key.
Oh my God, they would love.
Love.
Because you haven't met Kennedy, right?
No.
Okay, well.
I'm still waiting for my invite to the wedding.
T-minus.
As the person that doesn't know you, like at least in person.
TikTok, maybe.
TikTok. Anywho.
Okay,
so mine was, on the weekends, my mommy did my hair.
It looks so
fresh
good.
And fresh, ready for my vacation. And
where are you going again for the listeners?
I'm going for a couple days to Miami, and then I'm going on a cruise, a Norwegian Prima class cruise.
Prima class?
Yeah.
Love.
She is excited. And it's going to the Bahamas, going to Dominican Republic.
How many days?
To the Virgin Islands, 7 days.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm not reachable. I'll be in the middle of the ocean where I thrive.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Outside of cell service.
Yes. And so whenever I'm with my mom, I'll always bring, when she's doing my hair, I'll bring my iPad because, she's behind me doing my hair. So I'm like, let's watch something because she likes to be by the window, which is not by the TV.
Got it.
Right? So I always want to make sure, we're watching something that's, either I want to watch or I want her to watch.
Got it. Okay.
And so we did an episode when we on our podcast when we talked about catfishing.
Yes.
And
an iconic episode.
Iconic. And we talked about Sweet Bobby, the one that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I was like, I must get my mom to watch
yes, please.
Must. It's about an hour and 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Right.
Maybe. It took us 3 hours. Because I promise you, my Jamaican mother, we have to pause several times. What do you mean? What do you mean? And so
you're like, Mommy, they will explain it.
They will explain it. They'll explain it.
Just keep
right?
watching.
But she goes, no, Tasha. Because if this was you, my pick-me, and you're gonna let some person you're not even look on or talk on the phone, and you're just gonna look at messages. Oh, she was going off as if I was the person that I did wrong.
Yeah.
And she said, no, me will beat you. I said, but Mommy, it's not me.
Don't worry, Mom.
It wasn't
Angel's
me.
right here.
It wasn't me, Mommy. She's like, no. The girl's stupid. And I said, yes, Mommy, I agree. But she did get dogged by her cousin. Dogged. And she goes, you're right, because the cousin has some serious issues. But my mom said, what you cry on the floor for? What you cry for a text message?
I love that she's
wrong.
no empathy. She's like, I don't care.
Because and then she was and her auntie and mother don't come with some sort of sense to knock in her daughter's head.
Yeah.
They're we knew that she liked him. My mom was literally, it took us 3 hours. She said, Tasha, why you make me watch these things? bring me
Give me
high
stress.
blood pressure, right? And so it was just, I needed to watch her watch it.
That's so good.
Yeah, it was so good.
I love that our catch-ups are sort of reminiscent of past episodes.
Yeah.
Because mine references my mom and yours references both your mom, who has been a star of the show, yet she hasn't been here yet.
Oh, just wait.
And our catfish episode.
She's going to have like the mic here.
We're just like,
I'm like, Mommy,
Auntie
use
Joy,
it.
come on.
Use the mic.
Come on.
Yeah. She'll be here. She'll be here.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
50.
50 episodes.
50.
So I feel like we should start by like really thanking the people who have. Could you believe the people that are out there listening that you've listened to 50 episodes of us?
Yeah. Like, I think we're freaking great. And I think we're hilarious. But like, we started this thinking that maybe we would just watch what we would do.
And to be honest, we have. I've probably seen if there's 50 episodes, I've watched 150.
Yeah, because like I'll watch it on YouTube, I'll listen to it on Spotify, I'll listen to it on Apple.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we've heard ourselves, right? But we're so thankful.
Glad.
Like, wow.
I can't believe it. It's so crazy. And thank you for the people that have been here since the beginning. Like, I hope you feel like we're as close to you as we feel, because
we can touch you.
We can touch you. And then also to our guests. We've had some really amazing guests.
Yeah, we really have.
I should have done a count, but I think we've had
many
like
guests.
At least probably like 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's okay. 15. I was pretty close.
Yeah, for sure.
And so thank you. All of them are our friends. All of them are people that we love. So, and family in some cases.
And I just got a phone call the other day saying, when am I being put
me on?
Yeah. And so I'm like, absolutely.
So
we're happy.
If you're one of those people that have been listening and you want to be a guest, let us know, because we love to have a guest on.
We do. What an iconic time.
So, okay, besides the fact that we're so grateful for all of this, I feel like we should maybe like talk about like, we've talked a bit about how this podcast started at Thai Chill Bar.
Yeah, Thai Chill Bar, which I don't think exists anymore.
Oh, sad.
I could be lying.
End of an era.
Yeah, but when you're a little tipsy after a boozy brunch, then decide to get more drinks, great things come out of it.
Great things come out of it, especially when you're working with friend of the pod and VIP KB.
Yes.
Who is always the star of the show whenever she's on.
Yes.
And so I thought it would be funny to sort of talk about the first couple of episodes that we recorded, because we really didn't know like what we were doing.
Where direction was.
We did a test episode.
Yeah.
And we forgot to record the video.
We did the whole thing and we felt so good about it. And then Brendan gets up and it was like, it's not recording.
It's
I'm
not
like,
recording. Which I'm suddenly having like some
PTSD.
serious PTSD
It's happening now.
This is not, it is recording.
Imagine on the 50th.
Yeah, because it also happened one other time.
Yeah, it has.
Which was episode 0 of season 2, which you will now no longer be able to find because I've scrubbed it from the internet. Because technically this would be 51.
But that one didn't count.
It doesn't count, and now it doesn't exist.
Now it doesn't
becomes
exist.
Another lost episode.
I love that.
And I feel like we've like figured. So when we were planning this, as you would have seen in season 1 and the beginning of season 2, we were kind of heavy on segments. We were specifically really trying to do like this segment and then this segment.
Yeah.
And I think it was because we were trying to figure out like
what our niche is, what our vibe is.
And to give us like some structure.
Yeah.
Because like we can talk forever.
Ever.
But we weren't sure if it would be interesting for people. So we'll bring those segments back as they need to.
But need to have a little reprieve.
Yeah, and it's not necessary. I think we've figured out like a flow that works for us. But is there anything from the first episodes that you remember, like in terms of?
It's like ingrained in my brain, the whole like parallel parking.
Was that episode like 2?
I think that was the second episode. Yeah, that was the second episode because it's like in my brain. I'm like, no, right? And so I also I invite opinions.
You just
wait. I invite them.
Sure.
And even when like people
When
that we
they're
don't
wrong.
know, even people that we don't know that will like comment, like I'm not a person that will be bothered by like a negative comment about me. Girl,
You are more evolved than a lot of us.
I am a confident señorita, okay? Like I'm not bothered. So I like find it funny sometimes when someone is like, "Oh, she's like so dumb." I'm like, okay.
And thanks for coming to my show.
Thanks, like Wendy said. Thanks for watching my show, right?
Yeah.
Things like that don't bother me, right? But that one, I'm like, I know I'm right.
Right.
And so
And
I
it
think
made for a really good viral moment for us.
It did. So like that was like my first like love moment. I mean, it was second episode, but still.
Yeah. It's funny because you say that when I'm reflecting back on this, we haven't got a lot of mean comments. I think there was like maybe a handful, very few. My favorite one was we were talking about Chris Brown and somebody wrote this long comment about how Chris Brown is suing people for $500 million for like talking bad about him. That white guy is next. And I was like, please, if Chris Brown thinks I'm
the white guy is
of
next?
course. No, not you.
Yeah,
there's only one white guy here.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Yeah, and so I was like,
I'm like, okay.
Whenever we get a mean comment, though, I'm like, we've made it.
Yeah.
We've made it.
I actually love it.
Yeah.
Like, someone had asked me before, like, would it, like, hurt your feelings? I'm like, no.
Like,
no, literally.
And, like, you're not going to say anything worse than I've already said to myself. Or that I've thought in some capacity.
As you know, like, all of our friends, we are very much, like, we'll read each other.
Yes.
Like, read.
I mean, they've listened to the podcast. They probably
and we're like, we're just making observations.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, you can't read me more than I can read you. So bye.
No one is meaner than I am.
Yeah, that is actually true. And he does it with like a straight face. Whereas I'll be like, check it because you can't check me. He's like, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot. Did you go to school to be an idiot? I think you have a degree.
You have a degree in being an idiot.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And so, yeah, what are some of the behind the scenes stuff? I mean, some of the things you probably haven't seen is that for some of our guest episodes, when we're doing them at the studio, we actually have an audience member.
Yeah.
It's usually the other guests.
Yeah. And they're trying their hardest not to laugh.
Yeah. We're like, you're welcome to stay if you'd like to watch the next episode, but you have to shut the fuck up.
And be silencio.
So thank you to Marty because he's had to do that.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that like we have like moments that like, for example, whenever we have a guest, we have to remember to take a photo of all three of us.
Never once.
No, but we've done it, but we always forget.
We're really bad at it.
Or we'll change and then go back.
Yeah.
And then like when I think about changing, because, we want to make it seem like you guys don't notice sometimes. But like sometimes we'll film 2 episodes back to back.
Yeah.
But we like change because it's a whole new day.
So that was a secret that I told someone recently that listens. And they were like, do you guys like change your outfits? I'm like, yeah, you think every time we record a new one, it's a new day? We don't have time for that. We gotta like plan.
Sometimes we gotta do, yeah, we've never done like 3.
But
that would be excessive.
No, that would be a lot.
That'd be a lot.
That'd be a long day.
But we'll hang out.
For sure.
And then just do 2.
For sure. I think the other thing that's kind of funny is that like I start to get panicky about like I've worn that already.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
I actually thought of that.
Yeah.
On the last episode, I was like, oh my God, I think I've worn this.
There's actually
I think I've worn this.
There's 2 episodes where you've changed and I guess I haven't. And I'm like, I literally just wore that.
Yeah,
thank God for the pictures. That's the other thing that I think that we've like.
Oh, maybe it's this one. Oh no, that was
up.
the 2 that.
No,
that's the hidden.
Got it. No, there's it's recent ones actually. No, the other thing is outfits. Oh, the other leveling up is like you'll see if you scroll all the way to the first episodes to the new ones, we started to add the like title cards.
Yeah, you've become like a graphic designer.
Well, that was what I'm
actually so impressed. Like I'm actually so impressed. He'll send me ones. There's only been like one time that I was like, girl, you need to delete
Make the face.
delete that and make a new one. But every other time, so I'm like, do you not look at me when you do it?
I do.
Like-
I do, but I don't look at you with the eyes that you look at yourself.
No, but I
with.
was literally like, it looked like I was like taking a job.
Glug, 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 glug.
Yeah. And I'm like,
I thought it looked like she was in shock.
no. And then earlier on, like, I'm like, girl, you have to understand melanin because you made me orange.
I figured
once.
that out.
You did. You did. It was only at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of you.
And I appreciate your tutelage.
Yeah,
on
like
getting...
you've really gotten so good.
Thanks.
How did you figure this out? It was literally from episode 7 of season 2, and then the next one was Sex and the City, and you're like, I'm now a graphic designer.
I'm making it. I don't know. I just like part of what has been really helpful in this process is like I watch and listen to a lot of podcasts and on YouTube. And so I take a lot of notes from different places. And so I've just like seen like sort of a consistency that oftentimes the title photo is not just a still from the episode. And so I just started using Canva.
Oh, it's Canva?
It's all Canva,
use?
Yeah.
And so are you finding these images on Canva?
No, most of the time the background is something I've Googled.
Got it.
And so I'm like Googling stuff and like looking at like what's the right font for Mean Girls? What's the whatever?
So smart, sir.
And then I take images and then I'll like cut out stuff. So like for instance, I think in the Instagram image for Glee, I like made the slushy pouring.
Yeah.
Because I found an image that worked for the YouTube one, but I couldn't find one for the Instagram one. So
smart.
But there's all these skills you and I have learned through this.
Oh, yeah. Like, your girl is not someone that could edit before.
No.
That
wasn't shade. That was just...
Oh.
That was
I didn't think it
wasn't.
Shade,
it wasn't.
And so you literally just said it after that.
No,
so now I'm thinking about
like,
it.
I didn't either. I didn't know how to edit either.
Anyways. And so, yeah, like I find that like I can do it like a lot faster.
Yeah. And you're turning out good stuff.
I was like the other day I had to like, I was multitasking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel so we, for more behind the scenes stuff, we kind of alternate episodes. And definitely I feel like our editing skills have gotten a lot better. Like the clips that we're putting in, the graphics, the whatever, like.
This is why like we are very thankful for everyone that listens.
Yes.
Very thankful.
Yes.
But you really should watch.
Yes.
You really should watch because we put in like a lot of good clips, pictures.
Yeah. There's a lot
big
of
moments.
You're only getting like 30% of the story
if you're
just watching.
If you're just listening.
Just listening. That's what I meant.
And you can see our faces.
And
you're welcome.
I would be remiss. I can't believe it's taken us this long, but like really our producer Angel really like we could not have done this.
From the beginning, we're like microphones.
How
do we find
studio lights?
Yeah.
Stands.
Tripods. Like
software.
Software.
Hard drives.
New iPad.
Yeah.
Pencils.
We literally could not have done this and continue to not be able to do this. He levels it up. When you see the episodes, if you watch where it cuts to different like angles, that's literally Angel.
He does it in like real time.
He's cutting for us. He's literally live editing for us.
I always tell him that like you should start your own like business,
but do it for free for us.
Oh yeah. But I mean, like for others, because like it's a lot of time, but like I could see it being very fruitful.
It could be lucrative, for sure. And he's so good at it, he's so lovely to us. So we could not have done.
I married him.
I know. Thank God.
Thank
God for me. I'd have to marry him.
So sweet, so sweet.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so maybe getting into like some of our like listener moments or community moments. Like, do you have any? Can you think of any things that like people have said to you about the podcast that was like?
Oh, I understand your question.
Yeah, where it's
at
like,
first I didn't know where your question was going.
Yeah, like somebody who listens was like, oh my God, I loved this or whatever.
Literally, this happened this morning.
Okay,
that's why I was saying turning 19 in Poland.
Oh yes.
So Maria, my sister-in-law.
Hi Maria.
I was with her at the gym this morning, and she always says like when she watches it or listens to it, it's like when she's on a walk, she'll go on a walk and she wants to laugh. And like, we're not serious. We're not here talking politics. We're not here being gloom and doom. And we're just fun. And she's like, it's just fun to just listen to you guys because I can just, turn off like
Yeah, like just like zone out
everything
and
else and just
have
like
two
laugh.
people talk. Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, I've like actually like learned a couple of things that I would never know. She's like, oh, the episode about the internet lore, like, Tasha, I didn't understand a single thing. I'm like, nor did I. Nor did I, right? And so like like a lot of people have told me that, and like where we previously worked, there's people that like listen to it and they're like, guys, this is so good.
Oh, I
right?
love.
So it's
yeah.
just nice to know. And like I said, we would do this for ourselves, but it's nice to hear those things. And like my mother, who like has now become like, she's really big into YouTube now. She's like, oh, Tasha, I watched today's episode. And then she's like, stop moving your head so much. And I was like, oh, she's listening. Right?
She's watching.
She's watching.
She's
right?
watching.
And the fact that people will call me up and be like, so like, you didn't want to invite us on it yet? I'm like, oh, okay, so there's a wait list.
There's a backlist. There's a backlog list for sure.
Yeah, that's been really, really sweet and encouraging for sure.
Totally.
And especially this year when I got this, obviously the new job, and I've traveled a bunch to see friends across the country. They're like, oh, I freaking love your show.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm like, national, right? But we do
You're
have some people
international.
international too.
Yeah.
So it just like feels nice.
Yeah, no, I totally love that. I fully agree. I think it's really nice to get like every time, if you even tell someone we know a nice comment, it'll always come back to us most of the time, and
Tell
we always
the story
share it with
about what
each
happened
other.
at Pride. You remember you messaged me and I was like, gag.
Yeah, so this is I apologize if I forget your name, and if you're still watching, thank you so much. But I was at the Green Space over Pride, which is like next to the 519, and I'm standing in this crowd, and like I see this person that's like looking at me, and I wasn't sure like what was going on. They like looked over a couple of times. Yeah, and I was like, oh, maybe someone did.
Maybe I look cute today.
And then they start walking towards me, and they're smiling, and I was like, okay, like
let's see where this is going.
What's going on? And this person walks over, and he was like, hey, you don't happen to be from like URDONE? And I was like, the podcast? You bet I am.
Yes,
this is way better than getting hit on.
Literally.
Tell me everything.
Literally.
Yeah. And so then he was like, yeah, I listen. I love it. He's like, I love what you guys do. I love what you say. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. It was literally
and you like messaged me right after it. I don't know where I was. I don't think I was in Toronto, and I was gooped.
Yeah. I literally rode on that high for like 2.5 weeks. Hilariously. This is a funny story.
Not the laugh to yourself.
Because then what happened was, then I was at Halifax Pride, and it was in a similar situation, and these two girls came up to me, and I was like, they know me from the podcast. And they were like, we think you're cute. We have a friend. And I was like, oh, fuck off. If you're not here to compliment me about the podcast, you can move. Move on. Move on. Yeah.
I think like one of my, and granted this, I don't know any of the people that answered this or wrote to this, but when we did the Much Music episode.
Yeah.
And we had like the clip, and we were talking about Electric Circus.
Okay.
And
on TikTok. Yeah. That one's still popping
off.
That
one went over 20,000 likes.
It's at like 25,000
and almost
now.
like 300 comments.
Oh yeah. It's like 600 now comments.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Like that one had, like, I was like, holy, just about stuff that we like talk about. It was really cool.
Yeah, I feel like one of the things that I've found, I mean, we like talking about whatever, but one of the things that seems to continuously come back for us that like works is like nostalgia.
Retro. Yeah. Yeah, because we're like, I saw a clip today of a guy that was like, yo, as millennials, we're growing up with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like we went through a lot of shit, and now we still can't afford anything. Right. And so sometimes it's just nice to
reminisce.
Back, yeah. And remember when, we were just going to high school.
When things are a lot easier for sure. Yeah.
And I'm sure like every generation says this, but like we went through like the wars.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
It's just like I loved when we talked about anything retro, like talking about Glee, talking about Much Music, talking about anything like that.
Yeah, 90s talk shows. We just did that. Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, absolutely. If there's ones that you guys want us to talk about, let us know. A SpongeBob episode, I don't know. I'm down.
A SpongeBob episode. Yeah, and then what else? I'm trying to think of some other moments. Oh, another one. I think I maybe shouted this out, but Megan, my sister's sister-in-law. So I don't know what that makes me. But she's the sister of my sister's.
You didn't say your sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law, Megan. Hi. Was telling me that my sister was telling me that Megan, who is a school teacher, uses the ketchup as like she phrases that. I don't know if you still do this, but if you do, we are so honored for her students to be able to like catch up on homework. So she has a little section called the catch up.
Or when your mom used you as the signature gay.
Oh my gosh. She does that for everything. Yes.
That was great. And when you told me that your grandparents listen.
Yes, they still do. Every time they reply to all of our Instagram stories about how they're like
So
excited for the next episode. So hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
My heart.
And it's a funny thing about the podcast is that in a way, I think that there will be a nostalgia for us. Like we'll have this recorded.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to like look back on like this will keep going, but like it's kind of cool to be able to say like
you have something that's cemented in time.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I think you started it, but then I like Googled "you're done." I didn't even write the podcast. I just said "you're done," and it was like our face. I was like, huh?
That was really cool.
Like that was super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to like we're
so humble.
So humble. But also like shout out to like VIP KB who really helped us come up with the idea for "you're done."
She did.
And then our graphic designer Saul who helped us like come up with the branding because I really think that that's a thing we have gotten a lot of compliments on is like the branding and design.
And didn't we go through someone for like the jingle?
Yeah, it was some guy from Fiverr.
Got it.
But thank you to that man, to whoever that man is.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
I don't know. I don't know who that man is.
I don't know that man.
I've never met that man.
Yeah, what else? And also there's been some really cute comments on YouTube that have been really nice. A couple people. There was one recently that was saying like, I'm not sure their gender, but they were like, oh, I just found you like by accident and I'm so glad to be able to see it. And I really like wish you guys the best and hope you continue. And
so sweet.
Yeah, it was really cool. It's been fun to like, I think one of the things that I was not very humble about is I really thought we would like do this and it would be like, we're going to have thousands of followers immediately. And I think we will get there.
We'll get there. And I mean,
but I'm very happy.
1 year in. And like we've been consistent.
Yeah.
And like this is actually something that I talked about with Angel. I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but like I just wanted to be, and I think we talked about this on one of the episodes, like just be more consistent in the things that like bring you joy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I've been really consistent with the gym.
Yeah.
I've been really consistent with this. Right. And like we haven't swayed.
No, we
even when we were on break, we were like, are we taking, is it too long?
Yeah.
Like, I think that we're taking too long. Like, the break between season 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 were very different.
Yeah. Because it took a much longer break between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then 2
Which
and 3.
won't happen again.
No. But I think, like, yeah, the consistency is a big thing. But also, like, I am more happy to have, like, you know, people that, it's really cool to have people that constantly listen and are a part of it than like having the number doesn't matter as much to me as it's like people that are like, oh my gosh, I listen. Like every time I get a text from any friend or any person that I know or a message on Instagram or whatever, that's like, I listened and I loved it. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I will make 100 more episodes.
It was worth it. Exactly. Because like someone could press play and then turn it off or whatever. Right.
Yeah.
But if someone like, and granted, we're blabberers.
Yappers.
Yeah, I like a blab, but I like a blab.
But I'm teaching you an internet word.
Okay.
Yapping. Yappers.
Yeah,
That's
we literally say that at the beginning of the podcast.
Yap.
Yeah, and that's another thing that we added is having our little intro at the beginning.
We really like. It's funny because I have not gone back and watched the first episode.
Oh, I haven't.
But
either.
I feel like it might be for the.
We'd probably watch it and be like, yeah. What were we doing?
Because our audio was crunchy. Our audio was crunchy. We were like, it was off. The first episode was literally like not even like flush. It was slightly.
Yeah, because we also used like an AI to help like even it out, which we learned after, and like we really
learned. And thank you to all the people who have like
given us tips and tricks.
Yeah, because there's been I feel like. We're in a really consistent like element of like it's gotten like the quality is pretty consistent at this point. Mm-hmm. But it was a bit touch and go. For the first
we
10
still have a
episodes.
few episodes that were like, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apologies
or the
to
mic just
Daniel,
stopped working.
to Eddie.
And and wasn't it like on the second episode of Daniel's 2?
Don't tell people.
You know what? We're honest, yo.
Yeah.
We're honest.
Yeah, the first part of Daniel's episode, the Lady Gaga concert.
We're like, how is this happening again?
Yeah, he's cursed.
You know what I think though? Maybe it's because, Lady Gaga is so avant-garde.
She wanted a
right?
bit of
She
an
wanted it to be.
abstraction.
Thank you. Yeah, it was meant to be actually.
Yeah, we did it on purpose.
We did it on purpose.
We sabotaged our guest's
Yes.
mic on purpose.
Do you have a favorite episode?
Do I have a favorite episode? I mean, there's a lot of moments that I like laugh really hard about. I think it's probably one of the more recent ones that I thought was really good. I really liked the Bad Movies and General Chaos one.
Oh yeah, we were a mess.
We were unwell.
But we called it that.
I also really liked the episode. I actually really liked the Catfish episode.
I did.
When we talk about like a movie or a topic like that and really get into it, I really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I also like what I've learned about myself in this is that like obviously I love like going on a little like deep dive of Wikipedia, and so when I get to do some research for something and share it with you,
that.
the internet lore one was really fun for me.
It was
really fun for me.
I really I love that I asked the question, but I don't think I have a like specific favorite because there's just so many that I've loved. But like the conspiracy theories, loved. I actually really loved my strange addiction / obsession.
That was good.
Just because I loved watching that in real time. And then I really thought, and granted, like the information about this kind of like died down. But when we did the one about It Ends With Us.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We were like,
in it. We promised we would do a follow-up.
But then they just ended the lawsuit. It's just done.
Is that true? Is that it?
I think it's just done.
I feel like he's coming back with more.
Well, then we'll do another episode.
Then we will do another episode.
We'll do another episode about it.
Yeah, I also want to say like every time we have a guest has always been really good. Yeah. Special shout outs to my partner and my mom because those are very near and dear to my heart.
Your mom
that they were...
led you to film. But don't worry, when my mom comes. But I actually don't think my mom will do it. I think when Shanunda comes.
Shanunda, yeah.
Yeah, when my cousin Shanunda comes.
She's going to read us both.
She's going to read us both. She's going to read us both. Yeah. Like sit back and relax because she'll take over the episode for sure. But that's so exciting. Like I'm really, really, really proud of you. And I'm really, really proud of me.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And so I think about it. There's often times where I'll be like uploading a new episode and I'm like looking at how many we've put out. 50 episodes, technically 51, all around 45 minutes. That's like, let's do the math on that. Is there a calculator on this?
And there's times that like, y'all need to understand, there's times it's like midnight and we're still editing or 1 in the morning. We're waiting for it to upload or it's like internet is like having issues.
Garbage.
Right? But we're like, it's coming out.
Okay, so here's the math. If we did 51 episodes and on average 45 minutes, that's 2,295 minutes, which divided by 60, that's almost 40 hours of content that we've put out. 38, that's a whole work week.
That's a work week.
It's a whole
work
week.
We just sat here and didn't stop.
Yeah, one day we'll get paid to do this.
That would be actually epic. Like, granted, we do it regardless, but that would be crazy.
Yeah, we have good lives. Like, we don't need this to be for that, but it would be fun.
That would be really crazy.
So one of the reasons I was in Calgary, actually, this will be added because I won't do a catch-up on it, was I went and saw Trixie and Katya. They were doing their live podcast at the Jubilee.
You know how many people told me that we should do a live podcast?
That would be so fun. We will, because I have a plan for that.
Oh, I love it.
We will do that.
Oh my God, I can imagine.
Yeah. But like that part of their podcast specifically, it's called The Bald and the Beautiful. I will link it in this if you haven't listened. Is like what has inspired me to do this because it's just so fun. I find so much joy in watching two people who really, you can tell, like have a good energy just talking. I'm like, it's so calming.
Yeah.
And also just like so easy to be like, okay, my brain isn't thinking. But watching them do it live was also just like, I was like, this is so crazy that they have like 3,000 people in one city that have come
just watching
because it was fully sold out at a theater.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's really cool. I would love to do that.
I'd love to do that.
And
let's make that our next year goal.
To do a live taping?
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
Done.
Let's do it.
I have a couple places I think we could do that at.
Yep.
Anyways, so I love that, but it was just also like kind of it added inspiration because I was like, oh, I love it. We get to do it.
Yeah.
So many people talk about doing stuff like this.
Oh my God.
Starting podcasts, whatever.
I think the act of like creating it, that alone could have made us been like,
no,
this is no. Like, you know what? This is too much work. Yeah, we could have very much done that.
Yeah,
but we pushed through.
Because if you think about it, like
we pushed through.
On average, we probably spend somewhere between like 2 to 3 hours a week on this.
Yeah,
to be able to like, in terms of like,
that's just when we see each other.
Yeah, and then editing and then posting and then all that stuff. So like, it's not nothing, but it's a hobby that I enjoy.
I do enjoy it.
I love it. And I'm so proud of you and so proud of us.
Proud of you too. Well, let us hope and pray that we continue to do this until our toes fall off.
What's next for us? What should we like?
I just told you, like, now that
live
that has been said to me a couple times.
Okay,
a live taping I think would be amazing.
Oh my God, we could get like live audience questions. That would be iconic.
I also think that we should do a few on location.
I agree. It's a bit. On location we need someone to film us. We need to like.
I'm all about it. I love, but I feel like it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be like the most like artistically.
Have you ever seen the Irish woman who's a weather person? When you say live on location, she's like, "Don't take any unnecessary journeys. Stay inside." I'm gonna put that clip in right now.
Don't make unnecessary journeys. Don't take risks on treacherous roads, and don't swim in the sea.
Exactly.
When you say we're on location, that's all I can think about is like us in a wind being like,
it's just like,
you're done live on location. Don't take any necessary journeys.
Yes, I do think that we should do that.
We tried with Beyonce.
But we didn't it was like basically a hurricane, so let us live, right? But I do think like going out into the community more
I agree.
is something that we should do.
Yeah, and I also think we should go to like, I sent this to you, you're away, but I think we should do like some podcast networking stuff.
Yeah, and I've used to go to a lot of networking events, and so
I know this about you, which is why I thought about it.
I have no problem talking
and
to
I
people.
hate that stuff, but I would do it with you.
Done.
So I think that's it. I think like it's just more like meeting more people that are doing it.
Yeah.
Continuing to be consistent about it. I think what we would love to hear from people is what you want us to talk about. We love coming up with topics, but also it's always fun to have a suggestion from somebody.
Like even before this, we were like going through like, oh, we got to do one on that. Oh, we got to do that and on this. Oh, we got to do one on that. So yeah,
our quarterly podcast scheduling meetings that we have over dinner, always with wine.
Meetings. we do have meetings. Yes. So we put in work, y'all.
So we put
this
in
isn't
work.
Just show up and record. We
show
put in
up
work
and go up.
Yeah. So thank you again.
Yeah.
We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. So, I guess to sort of like close this out for us, here's to 50 more episodes, Tash.
Here's to 50 more.
Cheers.
Cheers and cheers to you guys.
And then for those of you that are listening, if you just started listening to us on our 50th episode, welcome. We have 49 episodes.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenida, ami, ami. I always think of that from the Will Smith song.
I know what I think is where I'm going tomorrow.
Okay, America. Anyways, but if you have been with us for a while, and what we would love and appreciate, I don't think we usually ask for this, but if you could write us a review or write us a comment, we would love that. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
So that we can keep doing this for, I mean, we'll do it no matter what, but we would love to have more people on this journey with us.
Yeah, that was so cute.
Aww,
so cute.
So cute. So cute.
If I had moisture in my body, I would cry.
I do have moisture in my body.
I just have moisture on my skin, but my insides are cold as ice.
I'm carrying a lot of water weight.
I'm unwell. Anyways, so you're done.
Anyways, now we're going to go finish this bottle of champagne. But thank you so much for listening and stay tuned for more.
Yes. Bye.
Bye. Mwah. Mwah.